All right. So that's about snacking, liters of water. Steps. Okay. So steps is, like steps are needed to keep your body moving. Even if you don't go to the gym, keep walking. 5,000 steps per day, which is not that much, but which is not less also. It will take you around 20, 25 minutes to do walking. Walking increases our need, and while walking, we burn the most calories, fat calories. Let me put it that way. Not just calories, we burn most fat calories. Our goal, because so many years we have been eating crap, and all that toxicity has been sitting in our body and guts. So to get rid of that, if you do cardio, like fast-paced cardio, what happens whenever you do activity which is like fast-paced, it burns the fastest fuel, which is glucose. Glucose is nothing but carbs. We don't want to burn carbs. We want to burn fat. So for that, steps is one of the best things. Walking is one of the best exercises, and it's low. What do you say? It's low impact. You can do it for a longer period. It doesn't stress out your central nervous system like the cardio does. If people do a lot of hard cardio, they get very hungry and they eat a lot, and then the whole thing is gone. So for that reason, walking is really good. So for you guys, I have given 5K steps. Connect your Yardzi or Lifesum to your Apple Watch or phone. Take your phone wherever you go. Usually we do. And if you guys have Apple Watch or a Fitbit or something, that's much better. And let it calculate your steps. 5K is the minimum. We are going to increase it to 10K, but don't go more than that. The reason behind that is Rupesh here? No. Yeah, I want Rupesh to join because yeah, Rupesh, thanks for joining. So yeah, 5K steps to everybody that I have given. Now, the reason not to go beyond this is, first of all, it is time consuming. All right. Second of all, for metabolic adaptation, there is something called as metabolic adaptation, and there is something called as ceiling. I'll tell you. So what happens is, if you do a lot, your body is going to adapt. Okay. So right now you do nothing, you do 5K steps, and your body is going to slowly adapt to that. So, and after some time, you're not going to get as much benefits as that. Then we raise it to 10K, then slowly your body is going to adapt. Now think about it. We can do this for several weeks. I can do it till 12 weeks. But if you're doing 0 right now, and if you do 10 or 15K steps right away, 15K steps, the body is going to adapt to it much faster. And then after 15K, where are you going to go? 15K steps is going to take you an hour to walk every day, or more than an hour. So are you going to keep increasing that steps? Are you going to walk for 2 hours and go to gym for 2 hours? And what are you going to do? We don't have that much time in our lives. Plus, there is a ceiling. Like after that, your body is just not going to adapt, and body is not going to give you any benefit. In fact, it is going to be detrimental. What will happen is, like, after a certain threshold, if you still keep doing cardio or what, body has no way but to, because you're on a calorie deficit and you're burning more calories, body will start to be catabolic because of the stress on your body. And then you're getting reverse effect. You're walking more, but you're not getting the effect that you want. You want to burn fat, but your body is going into a catabolic thing. So don't just jump. Same thing with the gym. If you're doing it for 30 minutes, you'll go for 40, 50 and things like that. If you directly go from 0 to like 2 hours, no, it is a lot of stress on your body, a lot of stress on your nervous system. It's just not good. Okay, so we're going to go in stepwise. I have given you guys 5K steps. Just stick to that, because our goal is to first, get into a habit of counting calories, getting into a habit of going to the gym every day, and then starting that fat burning process, because we are in a calorie deficit. Now that calorie deficit is going to work, so suppose this is your maintenance. This calorie deficit is going to work for some days, or maybe a week or 2 or 3 weeks, and then your metabolism is going to slow down. At that time, we have to increase our calorie deficit, or decrease our calories or increase our workout. So that should go hand in hand, from stop to what. If you do it like a bigger calorie deficit and body is adapted to that, where do you go from there? I'm like, if you're at like 1500 calories to start with, like today you say that I want to lose 10 pounds in a week. and I'm going to, decrease like 2000 calories. I'm going to eat only say 800 calories or 1000 calories. Okay, that's fine. Your body is going to drop the weight drastically. Where do you go after that? Every week, once that metabolic level is hit and your body adapts, you have to decrease your calorie. But if you're already doing 10, 15, or 20K steps, you cannot increase your workout. You can go twice a week, twice in a day, but that is catabolic. We don't want to do that. And you cannot lower your calories because you're already eating so low. So that's where problems happen. That's where people get heart issues. People get, like when you're pushing our bodies to such a limit that it's just not healthy. So we're not going to do that. We're going to go step by step, and we are going to make sure that our metabolic rate of adaptation is also the same way. There will come a time when your body just stops responding, no matter how much bigger of a calorie deficit you are. You can go 3 times a day to the gym, and you can have 2000 calorie deficit, but nothing is going to happen because your body has adapted. Your body knows this guy is going to kill me. I'm going to preserve whatever energy he gives me, and I'm not going to expend it. And that is called as plateau, and you're not going to lose anything. And after that, it becomes very difficult to fix our metabolism. So that's the reason we are going to have deload weeks. We are going to have refeed days. We are going to have carb backloading and bunch of stuff, which is very advanced. So you guys can start right now, and you'll lose weight for a few weeks, or you'll gain muscle for a few weeks. There will come a time where no matter what you do, you're not going to get any results. Your results will be stuck. And those are the times we are going to do some advanced techniques to get you out of that plateau. So we'll talk about that, and everybody's plateau is different. My plateau, even in that 12 weeks, lasted for 6 weeks where I didn't lose any weight. Nothing. So it happens, but still, I stuck to my process. I stuck to the program that we had built, and then eventually, it went down because we didn't go crazy after that. We trusted in the process. Body has to lose weight. It can only hold it on to for some time, for so long. It has to do what it has to do. So and for me, it was reverse way. As soon as I used to bump up my calories, my weight used to go down, and it was reverse because my body used to think, okay, I got my food, now I can go back into calorie cutting mode or fat cutting mode. So don't go, we are not going to overtrain. We are not going to go overboard. We are not trying to go and lose a bunch of weight within a week as fast as possible, because that as soon as you leave that and you go back to your diet, your body is going to, gain that weight back. If your body lost that much, fat, it's going to get it back. Trust me, body is very smart. Body is very smart. So our goal is not only to get rid of the fat, but we have to get it off, and we have to keep it off. That is our goal, and if you gain muscles, our all goal is going to be keep that muscle at any cost. Muscles come very slowly. So if you're gaining that muscle, we don't have to lose it. Because if you are going to have a very high calorie deficit, or we're going to go too much cardio, too much workout, that muscle is going to go back, or you may not even get it in the first place. Okay, so it is very important not to go overboard. I wanted to stress on this point because people think I can do it right away, like really fast. Yes, you will get the result, but at what cost? At the loss of muscles, not worth it. So that's sleep. Why sleep important? All right. We are going to sleep for 8 hours minimum. Okay. 8 hours minimum. If you're sleeping for 6 hours, we are in IT, blah, blah, blah. Everything is fine, but 6 hours is not done. 7 hours is not done. You're not going to get the results, or you'll get delayed results. We need 8 hours of sleep minimum. More the merrier. So this is the process, right? We go to the gym, we break our muscle fibers. Okay. We don't make muscles in the gym. Muscle building happens later on. Fat cutting happens later on. Okay. So gym is just a stimulus to grow muscles. Then we go home, we eat. Okay. That food is fuel to rebuild the muscles. When we sleep is the actual time when our body recovers from that metabolic stress, from that workout stress, from that calorie deficit stress. All that things get recovered. Our cells regenerate. Everything happens during the sleep. So if you're not sleeping, you're depriving your body to recover, and you're going to go into negative. Instead of gaining muscles and losing fat, you'll start gaining fat and losing muscle, because that is the exact effect of not having sleep or not having exact sleep. By the way, order this from Amazon. This is usually 2 liters. I try to finish this 2 times in a day. One finishes like around 3. This is my second one. Should be done by 10 or 11 o'clock. So get this. This keeps you accountable for your water, because glass of water will not, you won't be able to calculate how much water you drank, because you're not going to measure like in mLs every time. So just measure it once and drink that water. So sleep, very important. Don't neglect it. Sleep is one thing which is, again, which can make or break your progress. You can do everything in the gym. You can eat the best quality food, to the T, but if you're not sleeping, you're not going to get the results. In fact, it is going to be detrimental. Everybody knows how important sleep in our life, but when it comes to fitness, it is that much more important. So please do not neglect this. People neglect the water and sleep part because these are small things, but every small thing matters. Every small thing is important, in that. Now, the next point is progress track. Anybody has any questions up till now on these?
I mean, not now. I'm sure we'll have it over the next few days.
Yeah, please. No problem. I'm like, I'm trying to explain it as much as possible. It might be an information overload, but try to seep as much as possible. If you have follow-up questions, my phone is always on. Give me a call, give me a message. I'll try to answer it, okay? In detail. If you didn't get any of the points, I'll explain it again. Trust me, guys, I have done so many coaching sessions with so many mentors and all they do is like, this is our 1800, 1200, 1600 calorie book. This is our ebook. Read it, and if you have any questions, email us. Not even a phone number. Nobody sat down with me and taught me all these things. Nobody does that. I'm not saying that I'm doing anything different, but I think it is very important. If I wanted to start my journey, I really wanted somebody to sit down with me and explain me, why is this freaking important? Why is this thing so important? Yes, it is important. Why? So that's the reason I'm doing this, so that everybody's on the same page and everybody understands why they're doing what they're doing to get the results that we need. All right. Progress tracking. Without tracking, we just don't know where we're going. Just the example that I gave about the plane that day, if we tilt the plane by 1 degree from New York to LA, we'll go in Tijuana, because that 1 degree will compound every day, every inch, and then instead of our destination, we'll reach somewhere else. So progress tracking is very important. We are going to track our progress, and then we are going to align to our progress. So this is the path, and if we go deter, we are going to keep pushing back on the track so that we get to our goal. If we keep losing the track of the things that we do on every aspect, we are going to reach somewhere else, and we are not going to reach your goal. So we are going to keep ourselves accountable by tracking our progress and putting us back. If for some reason some of you say that, okay, I'm not getting enough energy in the gym, then I have to increase your carbs. Some people say, I do everything, but I'm still not able to lose lose fat. Okay, some people may say, I did everything, but I'm not able to increase my weight, even if it is fourth week. Okay, increase your protein or increase something. We'll have to track it, and we'll get you back on track after that. Okay, picture once a week. It's good, because that's how you won't see the results. You will see that there is no difference, but after week 12, when you compare it to your first week's picture, it will be a huge difference. You'll see it for yourself. But on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, you don't see that much of a difference. Weight, empty stomach every morning. As soon as your bowel movements are done, that is the weight we calculate. Put it in the app. Picture also, you can put it in the app. Body measurements once in a month. They don't change drastically. And body measurements are not like the best way to measure your things, So, but still, it's good, because like for me, I didn't lose weight from anywhere. Like my arms got shrunk a little bit, like from 15 inches to 14 and a half, like 14.75. But my belly, it went from like 35 to like 28, which is a humongous thing, which feels good, So do that. That is very important. And the most important thing is, like, we need to measure everything, that we are going to put into our bodies. Because if we can track the food that we eat, the food which goes inside, that is the way we are going to keep ourselves, accountable for the calories, because calories makes the most difference in everything. And last few things, just wrote it down. You can read. This is a beautiful journey, man. I really enjoy it. I'm looking forward to going back from tomorrow onwards. We have to just, the reason I kept it Better Bodies, nothing like get fit fast or get six pack abs, or I kept the name of the website. The website is not live yet. It will be live. We are working on it. But the name of the website is Better Bodies. We do not have to compete with anybody. The competition is just with ourselves. We just have to be better than what we were yesterday, and we will reach our goal. That's what I believe in. So our competition is not with anybody. If somebody is doing crazy things, good for them. If somebody is not doing something, we'll try to help them out. But for us, we just need to get better than what we were yesterday. As long as you're getting better, even by 1% every day, every week, you will be like 5-10% better than like what you were earlier. And it's a journey. It's not a destination. Even when I got my six pack and all, I still don't think that is my destination, and I'm still not happy. I want I want to go better than this. So that's why I'm starting my journey tomorrow as well. And there will be times when you will not see results. Nobody sees results like quickly. It takes time. We have been fooling our bodies. We have been eating junk food, bad food, for such a long time. It's not easy to get rid of that, and get more muscles or think right away. A lot of people has a lot of wrong expectations. They see these transformations for 12 weeks, 16 weeks, or they see like somebody's promising them that, okay, 8 weeks and you'll be a superstar. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. It's a process. It takes time. Some people do have good genes and they do get better results, but for majority of our people, like it takes time, even for good genes, unless and until you're taking steroids, which is completely different story. We are not discussing that over here. But for natural bodybuilders, it does take time. Okay. So be patient, trust the process. Do not trust me. If you go to any literature, if you go to any video, if you go to any coach, he's going to tell you the same thing that I'm telling you. Okay. So trust the process. It has been scientifically proven what we are doing over here. We are not doing this out of hunch. This has been proven thousands and millions of times. We're just following the same process and we are expecting the same results. Okay. It's just that everybody's body is different, BMR is different, body type is different. So some people lose weight fast, some people don't lose weight fast, some people gain muscle fast. So we just have to work with it. That's the only thing. But trust the process. Don't trust me. Trust the process. It will get you where you want to go. Okay. This week is all about setting and following the system. We have set the system. I have given you the system. Literally handwritten it for you guys. Went into your apps and did that. I have not seen anybody doing that. Nobody's going to do that. I'm doing this because I want you guys to succeed. I want you guys to do it, and I'll help you every way. Trust me, I'll help you every way possible. And then goal achievement is guaranteed when we follow the system. It's like atomic habits. I told you, we will just follow the system. We will get to our destination. Just strive for excellence. Success is inevitable. That's the same way. And you're going to strive for our, to stick to our goals. Our system, and system is going to get us our goal. Okay, and we'll keep tweaking the individual system as per your body's feedback. Everybody's feedback is going to be different. So I'll work with you individually on those terms. And again, I think I'm stressing this point too much. Like we have to follow it, every day. Now this is a key point, whether we feel it like it or not. There will be good days, there will be bad days. Some days you'll feel like, oh, I'm a rock star, I'm knocking off everything together. Some days you will not feel like going to the gym. Some days you will not feel like eating that food. Those are the days which are going to make or break everything, because you can eat clean the entire day, but at the end of the day you'll say like, yeah, I want to eat 2 gulab jamuns, or I want to eat that ice cream. Boom, gone. Yeah, the day is ruined. Or you can be very consistent throughout the week, and on the weekend you'll think, oh, I deserve it. I ate so clean, I went to work out throughout the week, now I deserve that big meal. No, hell, you don't. Trust me, you don't deserve anything. If the way you can deserve it is like, if I'm telling you 1800 calories per day for the week for 7 days, eat 1600 calories. 7 into 20, 1400 calories is left for the week. Okay, at the end of the week. So you have 1400 plus 1800 calories. So that day go nuts with 3000 plus calories. No issues. Nobody's stopping you. You can have your favorite food, do, fine. But stay in your calorie range. Either you eat less, if I'm telling you eat 1600, if you know you're going to go nuts on the weekend, eat little bit less on those days. That's completely fine. But it's not going to be possible that you eat, if I tell you 1600, you're eating 1650, you're eating 1750, on every day, and then weekend you think you deserve my treat or things like that. Okay, I will not put it in the app, but I'll have a big meal and I'll have like a 3000 calorie meal. Not my loss. Not my loss. Trust me. You're not going to get results. Then why are you even doing those 5 days? Like, don't kill yourself. Just have what you want and live your life, right? If you have decided to transform yourself, yes, there are going to be sacrifices. Nothing is easy. If it would have been easy, everybody would have been rocking six-pack abs over here. You're like everybody, like, on the beach and everywhere. It's not. People go, they work out for years and they don't get results because of these small things: snacks, water, sleep, not fracking, not increasing progressively in the gym, and thinking they deserve something, like after doing the workout or something, they deserve this ice cream or this or that. Yes, you can eat whatever you want. There are no good foods and bad foods, but there are your requirements. So we don't eat ice cream as good calories because it doesn't have anything. It just has sugar. Sugar is going to spike your insulin. There is going to be a sugar crash. You're going to feel hungry again, and you don't get other nutrients. But at the same time, if you eat rice or chapati, or you get micros, you get a little bit of protein, not a lot. You get fiber, you get a bunch of stuff, which is healthy for you. So that's the reason we termed as, so any food which is like single ingredient food: strawberry, single ingredient; oatmeal, single ingredient; chicken, single ingredient, good for you. Anything which has, like, if you read a label and there are a bunch of stuff written over there which you can't even pronounce half of the time, bad for you. Like, it's not giving you any benefit. And what else was there? Stay away from sugary drinks and things like that. It's pretty inevitable. So about weekends, it is a very important thing. It's not that I'm not asking you to not eat on the weekends. Okay, please don't get me wrong. During my entire 16-20 weeks that I have been doing, I go out with my kid every weekend. I have fried chicken with him, which is mango chicken, which we eat in the mall. I have a Coke, that's the time. And we eat, and I have a ball at that time. But it's counted, I don't eat, I'll skip my dinner entirely that time. Liquor, a lot of us drink liquor. I drank liquor till the end of my transformation, even one day before my photo shoot. I'm not kidding. But a glass or two. I'm not like getting so drunk that I can't even get up. I enjoyed with my friends. We do drinks, we chill out. We have to live our life. We have to enjoy life. So don't say that I'm telling you not to do all these things. Enjoy, but quantified enjoyment. I'm like, as long as you follow your calories and all, you can do whatever you want. You're going to get results sooner or later. If you do too much, if you go too much out of your calorie zone, instead of 12 weeks, you'll take 16 weeks. Instead of 16 weeks, you'll take 20 weeks, but you'll get to your destination. But if you want to reach there sooner, stick to your calories, stick to your program, and you'll reach there faster. That's about it, guys. Best of luck. Let's start this. Let's get this thing done. Let's work towards our better self, our better bodies. And that's about it. That's from my side.
Hey, Sandeep.
Yes, Krishna. Yeah.
There is a section under supplements. Are you going to talk about that today or later?
I want to, thanks for, keeping me in check. I completely forgot about supplements. So why do we need supplements, right? Supplements, a lot of people, what they do is like, they think supplement is some kind of miracle thing. If I eat this fat burner, if I eat this, if I eat that, and I'll be good. No, supplements are supplements. Supplements make 1 to 3% difference when all of these things are in check. Very important to understand. Supplements make 1 or 3% of difference when all of these things are in check. If these things are not in place, you can eat whatever supplements you want and you won't have any difference in your life whatsoever. Okay. What I use 5 things. Okay. For supplements. Whey protein, any brand, doesn't matter. I use Diametize and Optimum. That's what I've been using. But I have Pure Protein at my house, which is the worst taste, the cheapest protein. It works. I have used Impact Protein. Whichever you're getting a deal, get it. Whey protein has the highest bio value. I'll show it to you guys. Let's go for images and we'll see over here. Okay. If you see, egg has 94. So it means that when you eat egg, 94% of the protein in the egg can be absorbed. Second is milk, third is rice, then quinoa, fish. So this is the biological value. So if you eat beans, even if you eat like 60 grams of protein, it's not, your body cannot absorb that much of protein. So, but the bio value of your protein, pick your protein. This is easy. What is the bio value of protein? Protein has 104 bio value. It's written as 100, but it has 104 to be precise. Okay, whole egg, this is 88 to 100, but it's like in 90s range. Okay, so this is not an approximate, I'm like, this is not like accurate values, but it's pretty fair. So whey protein has the highest bio value of any available food in the market, or any available food. It gets absorbed in your body like that. So whey isolate, biological value of protein. I'm not making up these numbers. I Googled it in front of you. So not even a concentrate, isolate. It's the highest. You don't need hydrolyzed. You don't need to go nuts with proteins. Get any protein blend or any protein isolate. You're good. Doesn't matter. So because I usually eat like 120, 130 grams of protein, even though I'm 170 pounds. Even I don't eat like 1 gram per lbs of my body weight. But I cannot eat that much chicken. I cannot eat that much broccoli or all the other sources of protein in a day. So I at least have 2 scoops of protein. One is in the morning and one is after gym, or during any time of the day when I'm hungry. So I supplement it. So this is for you, summer especially. You don't eat a lot of what you do eat eggs, but you don't eat chicken and meat. So people who don't eat meat, it becomes very difficult for you guys to get the protein that you need. Supplemented with whey protein, and that's where it comes into picture. I gave you I made your diet even without whey protein, I think so, but that will help. So whey protein, micronutrients.
Sandeep,
Yeah,
I might have not. I might have missed that. The diet that you're talking about. If you can, share again, if you don't mind.
No, just go. 1 day before or after, and you'll see.
Okay.
You'll see. The same thing goes for everybody. If you don't see your diet in your app, just go and do before or after, and you'll see that I haven't inputted your breakfast, lunch, snacks, and dinner. I have done everything for you guys. Okay. Second is multivitamin.
Sure.
Multivitamin I have been taking for a very long time. Not mandatory these days. I'm on and off with it. It doesn't matter, because as long as I'm eating my veggies, as long as I'm eating my salad and I have protein and things like that, my multis are covered. But still, if you want to supplement it and leave no stone unturned, that you want all the multivitamins that you want, all the micros that we are missing, have a multivitamin. Not a mandatory thing. None of the supplements are mandatory, by the way. Okay. But I supplement them because if I'm not able to complete my macros or micros, I'll supplement them with this. Okay. So that's that. Third is fish oil, because there are essential and non-essential amino acids, fats, omega-3s. So non-essential are the ones which our body can produce, and there are some essential fatty acids, fish oil, omega-3s, which our body cannot generate. They just cannot produce it. We have to take it from outside. So if you're eating enough fish, you might get it, but fish oil is pretty solid. I'm like, I get less pain in my joints. I have a medical condition. I broke my knee some time back, in a skiing accident. Everybody knows, at least in my friends. I was not even able to walk. My doctor said I can't even. I'm like, forget about gymming. If I'm able to walk, that would be a miracle. I used to hang with a handicap tag in my car. So if I don't do fish oils, I get joint pains, in my knee, only my left knee, because I have arthritis and over there. So that's the reason, fish oil helps me. Try it out if you guys have some joint pains or something. Fish oil might help. But even without that, it has essential omega-3s, which are very important. Get something which has EP and DHA value. I'll give you. It has to have like 500 to 600 EP and DHA values. I'll give you those values. So some fish oils might be cheap, but they don't have that many. You might have to take three, 4 capsules. I have one from Nature Made. I'll screenshot it. I just take one capsule. It is more than enough for me. Okay. So that's about that. Vitamin D, because vitamin D, over here, because everybody is deficient in vitamin D. So my doctor prescribed me, so I'm eating that. That's it. And when we go, when you guys are settled with everything and all, and we will have like enough protein in our diet and all, then we'll go with creatine monohydrate. But that I do when I know I'm running behind making more muscles and stuff, because creatine monohydrate is the only substance which has been proved, which is safe, which is not what do you say, a steroid or anything. It's completely safe. There are millions of studies on creatine monohydrate, and that's why you can safely take it. There is a creatine loading phase, and then there is a sustain phase. I'll explain all this to you, but forget about creatine monohydrate. It is something which you can take in the future. Some people will tell you take glutamine, this, blah, blah, blah. Forget about it. Don't worry about any of the other supplements. I didn't take any, and not a lot of people take, nitrous oxide and this and that bullshit. Don't waste your money. It doesn't help you in anything. As long as these things are good, you don't need anything. Okay. This is because of deficiency. Fish oil, yes, you should supplement, because omega-3s, you need them, the essential ones. Multivitamin, just to fulfill your macros. Whey protein, because protein, not all the protein sources are great and all. Whey protein is really good. So that is the reason. So that's about supplements. Good.
All right. Thanks, Sandeep.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, I think I don't even remember last time I spoke this much, but it's good. I'm super excited for this. I'm like, I can't wait for my next phase to start. I've been eating like crap this week because it was my deload week, and I think I lost a bunch of muscles and I gained a bunch of fat again. But and I ate like crazy. Today also I was eating gulab jamuns and rasgulla, and I feel terrible right now because my energy has crashed so badly, and it's just not good. So from tomorrow, I'm excited. I'll be back on my track, and I'll be eating some good food. So looking forward to that. I made my meal prep today. I sent you a picture as well. So I usually meal prep on Sunday. I'll make like 3-4 breakfast, like overnight soak oatmeal and stuff like that. I'll make something with chicken and something with veggie. I'll try. I don't eat non-veg both of the times. One time I'll eat chicken or fish or something, and the other time I'll eat some veggies like paneer or soybean. Depends. So paneer, when I have a lot of calories to play with, because it has a lot of fat as well. And if my calories are less, then soybean, because soybean is much better than that, because it doesn't have that much fat. It has only a little bit of carbs. So play around. And one last tip I want to, tell you like how I input my calories. What I do is like I eat breakfast, the same breakfast is every day. Lunch, I mix and match. If I have to go with 800 calories on lunch, I'll go. If I want to eat only 200 calories, I'll go. There is no, even though the app will recommend you that you should have 500, doesn't matter. Okay, the timing of the nutrition doesn't matter that much. So I'll have, it's a very flexible lunch, and it ranges from 200 to 800 calories with some protein and this and that. So what I will do is like, after gym, it's usually a banana and a protein powder or something, right? Shake. What I will do is like at the end of the day, I'll see like how much calories are left. I am left with 10 grams of fat. I'm left with 50 grams of protein. I'm left with this. Then I'll eat that much. I'll eat that meal so that I suffice my calories. That becomes much more easier for me to sustain on a daily basis, because during the day, I don't have to worry about too much calculation and, fitting it. I eat what I want to eat as long as it fit my calories. But at the end of the day, if I have to eat 60 grams of protein, I'll eat it. If I ran out of fats, I will not eat it. Just because I ate too much fats during the day doesn't mean that I'm going to eat it in the night time as well. I'll make sure that if my fat quota is full, it's okay. I'll eat only proteins and carbs. I'll make a oatmeal where there is no peanut butter in it or any fat in it. I'll just eat with oatmeal and protein shake. That's it. So I have used that technique and it has worked marvelously for me. Eat what you want or what you can during the daytime, but at the end of the day, see what you're left out with and just eat that food. You'll be on track every day. That one point will be very helpful for you in your journey. It has helped me tremendously. Okay, because if I try to stick to all the calories, all the macros for all the meals, it becomes too much for me. I have simplified it. Eat what you want, how much you want during the daytime. At the end of the day, if sometimes there are meals that I have like 1500 calories on my dinner because I didn't eat anything. So don't worry, you can eat as much as you want in the night time or during the morning time. Timing of the nutrition does not matter. Overall calories over the week matters. So if somebody's telling you have a breakfast like king and dinner like beggar, all bullshit. It's a myth. Don't go by that. Have whenever or whatever you want, whatever time you want to have. You can have all carbs in the night time and all protein in the morning. Doesn't matter. It's still going to balance it out at the end of the day when you do activities and all. So don't worry about nutrition timing too much. Just what happens is, like, when you're going to the gym, have carbs before, because you need some energy during the gym. If you just go with proteins and fats, you'll feel lethargic. You'll not feel that much of energy. So during that time and after that time, have some carbs. But apart from that, I don't even care. Sometimes I just go on empty stomach, or sometimes I go only with proteins, and I'm fine. Because anyways, I'm not pushing myself that much in the gym. But it depends. So don't worry, nutrition timing is not that important. All right. We have 1 minute left. Okay. I guess that's it from my side, guys. If you guys have any questions or anything, just shoot me on WhatsApp, or and if you want to talk, we can talk more as well. Thank you so much for your time, guys. I'll send you those the food replacements, and the best of luck from tomorrow onwards. Let's get started.
Right.
Cool. All right. Good night, guys.
Sandeep.
Thanks, Sandeep.
Thank you. Thanks for your time.
Yep. Good night.
Bye.